Autoline on the Road from the North American International Auto Show in Detroit is brought to you by our signature sponsor, Continental Structural Plastics, the superheroes of vehicle lightweighting, and also by Rosa, excellence in mechatronics, Hella, technology with vision, and by Ram Truck, built to serve.
Steve Carlisle is the president of Cadillac. And Steve, you kicked off the Detroit Auto Show with an amazing and very important announcement for Cadillac, the XT6.
Yeah, sure did. We're really excited. This coming soon after the XT4. So this rounds out our SUV and crossover portfolio, which is big news for Cadillac and a big opportunity for our dealers and our customers. So we're really excited about that.
Let's hit the highlights. I think one of the biggest highlights, 3 rows.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it fits nicely between the XT5 and the Escalade with 3-row, 6 or 7 passenger accommodation and a very approachable and manageable package for a lot of people. So
powertrain, yeah. You got some good news there too.
3.6 liter V6.
9-speed automatic,
and
right?
And a 9-speed automatic, yeah.
And pretty dramatic styling, especially on the front end here.
Yeah, there's some inspiration from a Scala in it, but then this also, we're including the strong Cadillac cues of the vertical head and tail lamps and new lighting technology, so yeah.
No pricing yet though, right?
No pricing yet, that'll come a little bit later. It will be open for dealer orders towards the end of the first quarter and then the spring, and then delivery starting in early summer, so it's right there.
You must be pretty excited having this lineup of SUVs, which we all know is the heart of the market right now.
Yeah, very timely. You know, our market coverage just goes from the mid-60s to the mid-90s almost overnight. And I hasten to add, we're not giving up on sedans either, because included in our launch cadence, coming a little bit later on, are brand new sedans as well. So, but clearly there's a lot of action in the crossover segment, and this is one, it just fits so perfectly for us in this moment in time between XT5 and Escalade.
You have a lot of product coming, one every 6 months, a new model coming, right?
For the next 3 years, yeah.
You've moved the Cadillac headquarters back to Detroit.
Yes.
You're running the show right now.
Right.
What are the key things that you're focusing in on?
Well, there's 2, is that we're growing the portfolio in the showroom substantially and fast. So we have to adapt to that and make the most of the opportunity together with our dealers. So, and including our own, you know, inside the Cadillac team. So that's number 1 in the very short term, is that we've committed the resources we have to return now to the shareholders in the company. So that's number 1. Number 2, we also talked about last night was the strong pivot towards electrification in the future. So we have a lot of work to do behind the scenes to get ready for that. So that's what we say to the team, is work on 1 of 2 things this year. One is the present, the other is the future. And you know, we're the lead brand for GM now on that, so it's very exciting. And one of the reasons why we returned to Detroit is to get what we call the makers and sellers literally closer together to ease the communication and facilitate the collaboration.
You showed us pictures of this concept electric Cadillac, new architecture for the vehicle.
Yeah.
When might we see something like that?
Yeah, I'd say too, we're very careful to not call it a concept, because
it's more than a concept. Oh, no kidding.
More than a concept. Yeah.
Well, so this is very directional of what we'll see in the showroom.
Correct. Right.
And we might see that what?
Well, we're in our 3-year cadence right now, so maybe towards the end of that. I call it the 3rd trimester. So, kind of 21-ish, 22-ish, somewhere in that time frame.
Very interesting. That's got to be a lot of fun to be working on, transforming this brand and letting electrification lead the charge.
It is. We want, you know, Cadillac has the opportunity to be Cadillac again, and everything that goes with that. And you know, we fully intend to take advantage of that opportunity.
What do you mean by that? I think that's a good final question. What do you mean, let Cadillac be Cadillac again?
The way is to be in today's world the pinnacle of luxury mobility, right? But you know, where do we get? How do we get to there? It's a leader in innovation and technology and styling and design and all of those things that have been a big part of our heritage for 116 years, right? So to transform that into the new context of luxury mobility, that's what we mean by it.
Well, good. Steve, thanks so much for your time. Much appreciated.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.